That first push is that money push. Sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Armstrong. He's a national hero. Oh my God! Oh my God! Something that I absolutely love doing, especially at events as big as Evike's grand opening of High Ground Airsoft that brought in over 1,000 people to Cypress, Texas, is to look for the absolute best airsoft players in the arena. The ones that are just getting hits over and over again, getting team sweeps and just big multi-kills. You know, the ones that are just dominating. I'll hook them up with cameras and I'll hand them something special that I brought along and just tell them to play their hearts out. But I didn't expect to get gameplay like this.
Hold that, hold that.
I won't be the first to say this, but High Ground Airsoft's new arena is freaking awesome. I love the bigger layout, the 2-story buildings that surprisingly don't become too overpowered if you try to camp inside them, and everything is bright and lit up. It's not dingy or hot in here. I mean, this place was literally a Walmart before Evike scooped it up. If you want to open up a CQB arena, then this is the arena you'll want to beat. And this is the replica that we'll be focusing on for this video. Say hello to the new G&G Armament ARP9 2.0. You can't even get these yet, but G&G Armament knows that I'll treat it well, so I've got one. Along with an ARP 556 2.0. The ARP9 is already legendary. Love it or hate it, it's true. But the 2.0 switches up a few things, like a new stock design with more room for batteries, a 7-inch M-LOK rail handguard, the really loud amplifier that actually benefits from being made out of plastic as it makes it even louder, and of course, the MOSFET and ETU that's been updated per requests from the community. There's a few other things like a longer inner barrel, but let's get into the very first gameplay video with the new ARP9 2.0. But big thanks to G&G Armament and these awesome dudes who are about to tear it up. I asked if they could get me gameplay, and they definitely obliged. But first, be sure to follow me on Instagram. My last account was deleted, so even if you think you follow me already, go look me up to make sure. Also, don't forget to order yourself a glow-in-the-dark USAirsoft patch. They're starting to sell by the dozens out of nowhere, so be sure to order yourself one before they all disappear. A link to get one will be in the description down below. But I'm done now, let's go ahead and get to the team deathmatches. When you play with the speed and aggression that Evike has, you can expect to rack up hits pretty quickly, but you just might go through a bunch of respawns too.
Can break off? Can break off? Yeah. Wait. Go.
Evike's reflexes are insane. Good thing the ARP9's trigger responses are keeping up. Another respawn later, and Evike is ready to take down almost 10 more enemies. The game would slow down here a little bit, but after a few minutes, things would heat back up.
Cracked out ending. Gun's good.
So that's one game done, and about 20 hits in the bag. So after this, I let John and Jimmy get a couple highlights.
Push hard.
Friendly, 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 friendly!
No way, here's a...
Alright, last game. The ARP9 2.0 has been crushing everyone in the arena so far. So let's see if Vic can continue the trend one more time.
Okay.
Vic had the enemy team pretty much locked into their spawn, and the hits were racking up. But I guess friendly fire would put an end to that.
Alright. One final push. Ah. How you?
Did you get that?
I think I got one up there.
Yeah, that was pretty good though.
And that's it. Vic is done stacking bodies, and I think I've got enough footage to prove my point. High Ground Airsoft is an even more amazing place to be than it ever was. And if you can find the right players, you can guarantee some brutal gameplay out of them. So the ARP9 still kicks ass. What a f***ing surprise. And with the UVT 106 at the end of the barrel, you can just own the arena with this combo. The ARP 556 2.0 and the ARP9 2.0 will be available at USAirsoft this month in September, where you can also get the USAirsoft patch.
By the patches.
Oh my god!
What's up?
Can you sign my Funko Pop?
So with yet another great CQB arena serving the Texas community and just helping bring Texans together through Airsoft, I think we're done here. But a huge thanks goes out to G&G Armament for supplying me with stuff like the ARP9 2.0 and the 556 2.0, all the people that helped me make this video come together, like the people at High Ground Airsoft and the players that you saw here today. And of course, a big shout out goes to my friend Jaime Chavez. If I could hire him to make all my music and sound effects, then I would. But for now, go ahead and follow him on Instagram and Facebook and check out the music that he makes with Crossways 3000. It's really professional stuff that needs way more attention. But until that next video drops from the city of Dallas, Texas, this has been Scott Hollenbeck, and I will be sure to see you all next time.
Best interview ever.
All right, so it's 5 in the morning here in Plano, Texas. 3-hour, 55-minute drive to Cypress, Texas for the High Ground Airsoft Con event. I'm really excited about it, but the more I pack this car for events lately, the more excited I am to get my minivan. Got Captain Round Bottom up here. He's got my drinks, my treats, and all sorts of stuff. I have this cooler with a bunch of ice packs in it. I've got my laptop, my camera equipment and stuff, all the wires. Down here I've got GoPros and stuff. There's a cool backpack. But then this mayhem that goes on in the back seat. I have the passenger seat all the way up. I've got this wagon, super useful, but then it's just guns and boxes and crates and dye masks. There's all sorts of guns underneath here and a bunch of trash. And then you go around the back, open up the trunk, and close a bunch of stuff for G&G so they can open up their booth. Toolbox, shoes, tripods. I can't even stuff anything else in there, so I guess I'm excited. I know you can't really be that excited at 5 in the morning when you haven't had much sleep. Either way, I cannot be bummed out about being at such an event. I always love going to all these big Texas events, and I think this is my first time I've ever been actually invited to an Evike event of any kind. So I'm gonna make the most of it. Of course, I always overpack. This is, everybody that knows me knows that I overpack, so but let's go ahead and put on some tunes and get on the road. Also, I'm gonna go pick up some tacos. I'm hungry. Oop. That was a bad idea.